Welcome back to the channel, folks. You won't want to miss this shocking update about George Clooney's arrest after Brad Pitt uncovered a massive $1 million fraud scheme in Hollywood. Stick around to find out all the jaw-dropping details, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more exclusive celebrity news that you won't hear anywhere else. Let's dive in. In an explosive turn of events, Hollywood superstar Brad Pitt recently uncovered a major fraud scheme, worth millions, targeting several high-profile individuals in the industry. It's being reported that Pitt's investigation led to one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, George Clooney, being arrested for his involvement in this scandal. At first glance, it may seem like a plot straight out of a crime thriller, but according to insiders, this could be one of the biggest scandals Hollywood has seen in decades. The fraud, which involves the manipulation of investments, hidden assets, and dubious accounting practices, has allegedly been going on for years. But how did Brad Pitt get involved? And what role did Clooney play in this mess? Brad Pitt, known for his roles in films like Fight Club and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, isn't just a talented actor, he's also a businessman. His deep involvement in the production and financial side of Hollywood has earned him a reputation as someone who takes the behind-the-scenes work seriously. But it was his keen eye for detail that helped expose this multi-million-dollar fraud. Pitt was reportedly working with a group of producers on a new film project when he noticed a series of irregularities in the financial records. Initially, these discrepancies seemed minor, but as he dug deeper, Brad realized that the scale of the fraud was staggering. The fraudulent scheme was targeting several A-list actors and production companies, siphoning off massive sums of money under the guise of investment deals and joint ventures. Pitt, being the conscientious and careful businessman he is, began asking questions, digging into the books, and, eventually, connecting the dots. It wasn't long before the fraud started unraveling, but what shocked everyone was the involvement of George Clooney. When Brad Pitt discovered the truth, it led him to Clooney's name, and the links to this massive financial scandal became undeniable. It turns out that Clooney, known for his smart investments and successful ventures, had unknowingly fallen victim to the scam. However, as the investigation went on, law enforcement and federal authorities found evidence suggesting that Clooney might not have been entirely unaware of the scheme's extent. According to sources, Clooney had reportedly been in meetings with the main suspects involved in the fraud. He was connected to one of the alleged front companies used to launder money from various film investments. Clooney's legal team has denied any criminal intent, but law enforcement officials have made it clear that he is a person of interest in the case. Could Clooney have been caught up in a web of deceit? Or did he, as some are now speculating, play a more active role in this high-stakes scheme? These are questions that are still being answered as the case unfolds. After weeks of investigation, law enforcement agencies finally made their move. George Clooney was arrested after being implicated in the fraudulent scheme, and the news hit the media like a thunderbolt. Fans and the media were stunned. How could someone so beloved, so admired in Hollywood, be caught up in such a scandal? While Clooney was detained for questioning, his lawyers quickly denied any intentional wrongdoing. They insisted that George was simply a victim of a larger conspiracy. However, the investigation continues, and as more evidence is uncovered, it seems like the web of deceit is only getting more tangled. As for Brad Pitt, his role in exposing the fraud has earned him widespread praise. He was hailed as a hero for his perseverance in unraveling a scheme that could have caused irreparable damage to Hollywood. But in this complex world of high-profile movie stars and their hidden business dealings, it remains to be seen whether Clooney will emerge unscathed. This case raises some serious questions about the dark side of Hollywood and the high-stakes game that plays out behind the cameras. Clooney's involvement, whether it turns out to be as innocent as he claims or something more nefarious, is just the tip of the iceberg. The bigger picture shows how vulnerable Hollywood is to financial fraud and how easy it can be for even the most famous stars to get caught up in financial schemes they never intended to be part of. Moreover, this incident may have far-reaching consequences for other actors, directors, and producers who may now fear their own investments and business dealings could be under scrutiny. While Clooney's arrest has shocked the public, it's also a wake-up call for the entertainment industry to take a closer look at the financial underworld that operates behind closed doors. As more details about the fraud and its victims are revealed, it's likely that this will become one of the most talked about scandals in recent Hollywood history. As of now, George Clooney remains under investigation. His arrest has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, and the case is still far from over. With his career and reputation on the line, the next few weeks will be crucial in determining his future. Will he be exonerated, or will his involvement in the scandal be confirmed? Only time will tell. What do you think, folks? Was George Clooney really caught up in this fraud scheme, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.